Ernie on Frenchman Street. I know y'all don't want to see me. I'm gonna flip the camera around. This is Frenchman Street. It's where the nightlife is, jazz music, all that good stuff. I'm trying not to get hit by this car. Got some major construction going on here. This street is like bustling at night, almost every night. Mostly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And a lot of live music, jazz, all types of music really. This is a big weekend coming up. Big weekend coming up. Jazz Fest weekend. There's 2 weekends of Jazz Fest if you didn't know it. This weekend coming up is usually the last weekend of April and the first weekend of May. Smash the thumbs up button for me. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I'm in New Orleans, obviously. Practice my Spanish. How y'all been? Y'all doing all right? Good. Glad to hear it. Up here is a place called Favela Chic. Used to be called Cafe Brazil when I was a kid. Let me get back on this. Only one person watching. Hey Goose, what's up? Goose Sports. Goose Sports. If you ever want to watch a game or hear you can't watch it, tune in to Goose Sports. He'll give you play-by-play. Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU, Saints, anything really. He does a lot of Yankees games too. I've seen him do a lot of Yankees games. You know, you can't show the TV, so he does play-by-play. He watches it and gives you his interpretation. Fun guy. Thanks for tuning in, Goose. Try not to get down here too much, I know. Me too, really. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? It's a beautiful day, so I need to get some exercise anyway, so this way I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can get some exercise and do a video. I don't do much lives. I don't do many lives, I should say. I don't do much lives. This is the Spotted Cat Music Club. Popular place at night for live music. I think there's a sign that says 1 drink minimum per set. That's not terrible. I mean, if you spend $12 for a drink, you got live music. They gotta pay the band. You know? That's Snug Harbor there. I mean, you gotta pay the band anyway, so I mean, you can't expect to go somewhere, sit at a table and not pay anything for live music. Either you're gonna charge a cover or you're gonna say 1 drink minimum, 2 drink minimums per set. That's a good way to do it, I think. You know? I mean, you know, if you're gonna drink, you're probably bar hopping anyway. You're probably gonna buy a drink anyway. So if you spend $12, $14 for a drink, you know, so what? I think this is Washington Park or Washington Square. About to find out. Welcome to Washington Square. Nice quiet park. Very tranquil. Tranquilo. And it's Royal Street. I had a long walk because I parked near Canal Street. I got a long walk back to my car. I'm on Royal. I got to walk to. First, I got to cross Esplanade Avenue. Then I got to go, 12 more blocks to Canal Street. Maybe 14 blocks. I can do it. The weather's nice. It's like 73, 75 degrees. It's warming up fast though. That sun's coming up. It's gonna be a scorcher. Maybe 80. I think the forecast is for 80, 82 degrees today, so that's not terrible. These nice purple buildings, purple houses. 9 people watching. Wow. Smash that thumbs up button for me, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Try to get this live out. Let me know how the quality is. I'm really interested in how the quality will be, because a lot of times my lives turn out fuzzy, or you know, the video becomes pixelated or whatever. Let me know how the video looks. This is Toro Street. I'm gonna turn left here, pass up the R Bar. Toro Street. Down there you can see the buildings on Canal Street. This is a 1900 block. Got 19 blocks to walk, guys. Whew. Si se puede, si se puede, si se puede. 1900 block. The numbers count down to 0 to the 100 block of then that's Canal Street. And then when you cross Canal Street, the numbers start over again at 100, but the streets change names like from north to south. Like on this side, it'll be North Claiborne. And once you cross Canal Street, it becomes South Claiborne. I don't know why it's north and south, because it's really more west and east. But they say north and south for some reason, like North Carrollton and South Carrollton. Anyway, that's a video for another day. All right, we're already to the 1400 block. Maybe that 19 was a different address. Maybe that 1900 block was for Toro Street or something. I know I didn't walk 5 blocks that fast. I thought that was a lot. Yeah, because I think it's like 12 from Esplanade Avenue. 1200. This is Esplanade right here. That's a nice, pretty big house there. How many people watching? 8 people watching. That's a lot for my videos. I usually get about 2 people watching. Subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of New Orleans stuff. I do a lot of South Florida stuff. What else do I do? Oh, if you want to learn how to play Baccarat, I can teach you how to play Baccarat. I have a couple instructional videos on how to play Baccarat, because that's what I do for my main job. Card dealer, dice dealer, casinos. Ooh, try not to get hit. He was going real fast. I think the speed limit is 30 or 35. Oh man, I should have got lunch at Port of Call. I haven't had a Port of Call hamburger in 10 years, maybe 12. It's been a long time. All right, anyway, I'm still on Royal Street, and now I'm inside the French Quarter. French Quarter is bordered by Esplanade Street behind me, Esplanade Avenue, Canal Street in front of me. To the right is North Rampart. Changed its name to St. Claude, but it's North Rampart here. That's the up towards the city boundary, and to the left of me is the river. So it's bordered by the river, North Rampart, Canal Street's ahead of me, and Esplanade Street's behind me. And it's like a rectangle actually. It's not really a square. It's longer this way, the way I'm walking. It's longer. Down there's a river. You can see the flood wall. Anyway, it's more this way. It's more west and east, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, because behind me, east is like down towards New Orleans east, but really Chalmette, Araby first. The 9th, you get out to the 9th Ward, then Araby, which is still in, Araby's in St. Bernard Parish, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think Araby, once New Orleans ends, it turns to Araby, and that's St. Bernard Parish. And after Araby's small, then Chalmette's big, and that's the end of the world. That's when land runs out and becomes water. That's why a lot of fishing camps are and stuff like that. A lot of places you can launch your boat, get all your supplies, and go fishing, because there's a lot of fishing out there. A friend of mine posted on Facebook yesterday. They caught about 12 red snappers and a couple of speckled trout. They said they couldn't really find the speckled trout so much. I think there's a limit of 4 or 5 red snappers per person per day. So I guess they had 3 people on the boat. They can catch 12 red snappers, but the red snappers have to be 16 inches long, I think. That has to be pretty big. You're not catching any babies. Well, I mean, you can catch the babies, but you gotta throw them back. All right, I got a couple more thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't ask for any money or any donations or anything. I just want you to smash that button for me. Smash that button. See if I can get to 10. See if I can get to 10 thumbs up. I should be able to get to 10 thumbs up. If the video quality is good and it's not crapping out, I should easily get to 10 thumbs up, right? How many people watching now? Still eight thumbs up. Hey, Braden's Land. Love you, you. I don't really understand that comment, but something you. Thanks for dropping a comment, and I appreciate it if you can smash that thumbs up, because it doesn't tell me who smashed the thumbs up. This is a French flag, I believe. It's got a fleur-de-lis. It's red and white and blue, like France, like a France flag. You know, this, of course, New Orleans was under French rule for a while. French and Spanish. And that's about all I know about the history. I should know more. That's really sad. It's a pretty building there. Royal Pharmacy. They still have real pharmacies, like real small mom and pop pharmacies. It's hard to believe. Where do y'all want me? Y'all want me to stay on? Y'all want me to stay on Royal Street, or y'all want me to go to Bourbon Street? I'll let y'all choose. It's only 1 block over. I gotta walk towards Canal Street because that's where I parked. I smashed the thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Braden. Thanks for smashing it. Don't hurt your finger. Don't hurt your finger smashing the thumbs up. Oh, all right, 9 people. Welcome to the channel if you just joined. I'm walking in the French Quarter, walking towards Canal Street. I'm trying to grab an address. 1023. I'm in the 1000 block. Counting down, of course. It's real quiet. Man, what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. I've been walking for like an hour. I should be losing some weight by now. But the problem is, when you're in New Orleans, you always eat really well. And when you eat really well, it's not exactly always the most healthiest. It's not always the healthiest option. A lot of fried foods, a lot of rich sauces, cream sauces and stuff. And, you know, that'll put the weight on you. There's no way you can keep weight off unless you do a ton of exercise. Go ahead. Thank you. That lady's gonna let me go, but that's all right. I'm not in a rush. She's probably more of a rush than me. I got nowhere to go. I got to be there at no time o'clock. I got nothing to do today but walk and make a video. That's my agenda for today. Uh-oh, we can't have any music. But yeah, my wife doesn't get off of school till 6 o'clock. She's a sports director, and they have cabbage ball games. It's a sport unique to like New Orleans and Chicago only, I think, around here. It's played with a ball about the size of a little bit bigger than a softball, and it's real soft. I mean, you would think they put rags and towels inside this thing, and you know, you don't need a glove to catch the ball. I mean, I got several videos on it. A local TV guy. He's dead now. His name was Frank. What was his last name? Frank something. They named the whole highway after him. Anyway, he used to do a series on the news, a little short, series called Naturally New Orleans. His name was Frank Davis, but he died about, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 years ago. But before he died, he came to school where my wife teaches. She's a sports director, and he interviewed her, and it was on TV. It was pretty cool. They talked about the game of cabbage ball, how it started, and how her dad taught her, and been around 50, 60, 70 years. I heard a guy talking yesterday. He was an umpire. He said he used to play cabbage ball in the 50s. He was a priest. Great. Anyway, he was a Catholic priest, but he quit being a priest and got married and had kids and anything. But now he's a cabbage ball umpire. But he's about 75, maybe pushing 80 years old. He's old. Anyway, that's just to show you how long they've been playing that game. For lease, if you want to lease that, you can lease it in the 800 block of Royal Street. That's 819, so maybe across the street's 818. What we got here? The earring lady. A lot of woodworks. Huh. That's cool. A lot of times people say, no pictures. I mean, man, get a grip. I'm not trying to steal your ideas. especially when it comes to art. No pictures, no pictures. They scared you're gonna print out, take a picture and print it out or something. People they get so offended when you take a picture of something or take a video. It's a freaking camera. Can't kill you. Oh, I got a bunch of comments. Let me read the comments. Stay on Royal. Okay, I'll stay on. You are the reason I started YouTube. No way. No way, I don't believe that. I'm not the reason anybody started anything. Keep up the good work. I love your Biloxi, Mississippi. I haven't been to Biloxi in a while. I need to take a trip there. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow. I don't know. I have a funeral to go to though. Cousin of mine died. They're the best. The Biloxi videos, yeah. Biloxi is so quiet and peaceful. And it's kind of depressing though after a while because everything's so run down. Everything's so run down and there's no jobs and it's just so depressing to stay there. I can't stay there too long. I can't stay there. I can't stay in Biloxi in South Mississippi too long because it just really depresses me. The level of the poorness, the poor people. It's so many poor people. It's so depressing. Oh, that's pretty. Some pretty plants there. Oh, it's getting a little busy down here. Guess it's getting to be that time. Grab your stuff, grab your chair, grab your sunscreen and go to the Jazz Fest out at Fairgrounds. Only 2 people watching now. Wow. Y'all are a rare breed. Y'all are a rare breed if you stayed with me this long. 2 people. Try to keep the camera still. Maybe that'll help. Y'all probably getting seasick. I don't have my gimbal with me. It's kind of like a spur of the moment thing. Decided to do a video. I was in the car already, so I just drove down Jefferson Highway in Metairie, where I'm from, and went to Claiborne. I made a video in Claiborne, then I just kept driving, like Forrest Gump. I started running, then I started running, then I run some more. Then I run some more, I'm trying not to get a copyright strike. I can't have the music strike. Oh, thanks for stopping, buddy. Appreciate that. I enjoy the music. It's good and all, but I just can't have that in my video. I can't get a copyright strike. Let me get away from him so before he starts up again. All right, I should be far enough away now. I mean, if it's not the focus, if the video is not the focus of if the music is not the focus of your video, I don't think you should get a copyright strike. I mean, if you sat there and didn't move the camera and you videoed the guy singing a song, then yeah, I could understand. But if it's, like 10 seconds, I don't know what the limit, I think it's like 15 or 20 seconds. Anything over that, then you're gonna get a copyright strike. But I think if it's under I think if it's under 20 or 25 seconds, that should be fine. That should be fine. And I think that is the number actually, 20 seconds. Then you're gonna get the copyright strike, and then the artist of that music, of that song, is gonna get all the advertising revenue for the video. He didn't walk 20 minutes. Yeah, he did a lot of work. I know musicians are a hard life. But it can be very rewarding if you strike it rich and make it big, sign a label. 4 viewers, welcome to the video, welcome to the live stream. Smash that thumbs up button for me, but don't hurt yourself. Calle Real. Breakfast. Smoked salmon platter, 18. Crawfish breakfast quesadilla, 22. That's actually not bad because crawfish are really high right now. But I did recently see a a sign that said $1.99 for live crawfish. You have to put your order in though. It ain't like you can. It's not like you can walk in and walk out with some crawfish. You have to put your order in for like the next day, maybe, I guess. But they did come down a lot in price because they were $6, $7, $8 a pound. You know, maybe like $10 a pound. I mean, what can you do with 2 pounds of crawfish? It sounds like a lot, but you know what? They're all shells, and the tail is little bitty, and the part of the meat is real small. So you need at least 5 or 6 pounds, even make it worthwhile. I wouldn't even want to get my hands dirty for less than 5 or 6 pounds. That's Brennan's restaurant, very famous. You're not getting anything in there for less than $30, I can guarantee. If you're just joining, I'm walking down Royal Street in French Quarter, New Orleans. It's the Supreme Court of Louisiana. That's the courthouse. The Supreme Court. Here's the handicap accessible entrance. Oh, it's a lot of. I had to add that later. You know, they didn't have that when they opened in the late 1800s or the early 1900s, whenever they opened that. Yeah, if you're just joining, smash that thumbs up button for me. I'm trying to get to 10, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now because I only have 3. Only have 3 thumbs up. And 2 of them were fellow YouTubers, Braden and Goose Sports. He lives across the lake here in New Orleans area. But he used to be down here. More music, but it's so messed up sounding. It might not get a hit with a copyright strike. I don't know. Man. Seems like he's got a lot of, got $20, $30 already. He probably put that in from yesterday. Make it look like it's got a lot. I don't know. But if he really does have 20 or 30 bucks, that's pretty good for the first hour. He hadn't been there more than an hour. It might have been the guy I saw pulling his equipment, and he had an electric scooter. He was pulling a trailer with an electric scooter, a small trailer, but it had all that, like his guitar, amp, I don't know, maybe a small generator. He was pulling all that with an electric scooter. That's pretty awesome, I think. You know, if you don't have far to go, I think that's a great choice. And you can, in the electric scooter is small enough where you could wheel it into your house, plug it in. That way you don't have to worry about somebody stealing it outside. Because obviously it only weighs a couple 100 pounds. Somebody's gonna try to jack it. You know how people are. People try to steal anything these days. If it ain't bolted down, somebody's gonna try to steal it. Alright, I'm almost at Canal Street. This is the longest live I've ever done. 20, how many minutes? 23 minutes. Nobody ever did tell me how the quality was, though. Is the quality good, or is the quality pixelated? I don't know if I got a good signal down here. Oh, you know what? I do have AT&T now. Before I had C-Spire, which is like a local company in Mississippi. Even though I wasn't even living in Mississippi anymore, I had a local carrier called C-Spire. And they were like a regional. They only did like Louisiana, you know, parts of southern Louisiana, pretty much all of Mississippi, southern Alabama, and the panhandle of Florida is the only places it really covered. After that, they had to buy cell tower data or whatever, however that works. They had to rent it from other carriers. And you always got the real slow speeds, and it's always crappy connection. I mean, I don't really use the phone. I don't use the phone to make phone calls. It's funny. I don't use the phone to make phone calls. All I do is use data and stuff. Well, all I use it for is data. Look at this little trike. I say little. It's 114 cubic inches. That's probably like 1,700 cc's. It's a Harley. I take a picture of that, show my friend. Mr. Ed's famous seafood on our. This is the famous one as opposed to the not so famous one. Oysters on a half shell. All right, only a couple more doors and we get the world famous Canal Street. Yay. Oh, great, somebody's smoking. People haven't stopped smoking yet. Don't they realize that's bad for you and nobody likes it? Nobody likes to breathe your smoke. You're polluting the air around you. I thought people figured that out by now. I guess it's always somebody. All right, here we are, Canal Street. Drew Brees. Oh man, it feels nice out here. All right, smash that thumbs up. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Johnny V out from French Quarter on Canal Street.